Hey, what up guys? Today I'm going to talk about my daily essentials that I carry with me to college and to whatever I do. So the first thing on my list, the most essential thing, is the cell phone. Now this is an iPhone 6s, so I should be looking to get an upgrade sometime soon because this is getting very outdated. It's very slow sometimes, but it does everything that I need it to do, so that's why I still use it. This is definitely an essential for like 99% of like millennials and younger, right? Like everyone needs it for the essentials like texting, music, and social media, but it's also really useful for stuff like fitness, business, or even like Kahoot. And like honestly, who doesn't carry a cell phone? This is like the most essential thing. And my second essential is the laptop. Now this is a 2017 MacBook Pro, but you can honestly use any laptop, any tablet. And I just think that if you go to college, this is an absolute essential. It's really useful to take notes on it for any class that you just need to write stuff down and you just type it down, and it's really simple. And then it's also really useful for you have any downtime, you can use it to do homework, edit a video, or do whatever you need to do. It's just like super duper useful to have a laptop with you in college, or a tablet. I think either one works really well. I prefer the laptop because I feel like it just does a lot more. It's super essential. It's a little bit on the expensive side compared to all the other essentials, but I think it's really, really important. It's probably the second most essential thing in mine, maybe like top 3, I don't know, but it's very, very essential. Now the next essential that I absolutely need every day are headphones. Now right now I use these 2 pair of headphones primarily. As you can see, no AirPods because I'm poor. But like personally, I use these ones for the gym. You know, they're like workout headphones, just pop them in. They're Bluetooth and everything, so they work pretty well. They don't like fall out. Like a lot of headphones fall out of my ear really easily, so I need the ones with like the tip at the end, so these work really well. And then I kind of just use these for everything else. I use them at school with my laptop. I use them to listen to music, and these are really essential for me. Usually I like to keep like a random cheap pair that I just like put in, like a random like wired pair. Like I think these look a little bit too bulky to just wear around, and I usually like to keep a cheap pair to walk around. If like you don't want anyone to bother you, it's nice to just have headphones in and no one will come up to you usually and like ask you stupid questions. And then if you go to the gym at all or work out at all, I feel like you absolutely need headphones, because if you don't wear headphones and you work out, you're probably some freak that can already bench like 500 pounds or something. But yeah, low-key I definitely need to get myself like a really low-key pair that can just pop in so I can just walk around without getting bothered by anybody. And my next essential is a wallet, and personally I use the Palace Flip Stash wallet because it's just a really unique wallet. It's honestly not the most like functional and useful wallet. It's kind of like lame at the same time, but I like it because it's really unique. It's fun, it's eye-catching. Apparently people think it's a banana sometimes. Like a cashier once told me she thought I was holding a banana for no reason, and I was like, it's a wallet. Like I just think that you need a wallet. It's really useful to carry like your money in forms of a card or like cash, and yeah, you just can't go wrong with a wallet. If you don't use a wallet, I don't know how you stay organized, because you just be having like random cards and like IDs in your pocket and maybe some cash. I don't know how that work out. But the Palace wallet is really, really durable, so that's why I really like it. The zips are kind of useful, but they kind of like lame. It has this little tab for, I guess, attaching to your belt maybe, but I don't ever use this at all. It's never used. But I guess it could be useful if I ever need to attach this to anything. The next essential that I absolutely recommend to anybody, if you guys don't already have it, is a power bank or a portable charger. Now this thing is a crucial, huge lifesaver for any days that go on really long and your phone dies or like it's dying and you need to charge it. Bam. No need to find an outlet on the wall. You have a portable charger, just plug it in and you're good. Or for the days that you forget to charge your phone overnight, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people do that, even though I heard it's not good for the battery. Who doesn't do that? You forget to plug in, you wake up, your phone's dead. Don't get stressed. Bam, portable charger. If you go to school, toss this in your backpack, charge your phone. And then like for like one class, and after class, bam, it's charged. Or even charge it in the car on the way to school, walking around. You know, you can charge it anytime. Super duper useful. Like if you don't have this already, please add it to your life. The next essential that I use every day is a keychain to hold my keys. Now personally I use this kind of like carabiner. I think this is called a carabiner keychain, right? This is what I personally use. It has a little leather patch attached to it that's kind of cool. It's really, really worn in. I used this for a little bit over a year, and it already shows like a fuck ton of character. It says CLDY on it, and you can get one from like Palace, Off-White. You want a more hypebeast one, but I personally just got this custom one on Etsy because it is fairly priced and I didn't want to buy like a hypebeast one. And then I keep this little Supreme keychain on it because I think it's pretty cool. It has like makes it look cooler, but this is really useful. I like it because you can clip it onto your belt loop, and then I usually stick it in my back pocket, like clip this on and then stick all the keys in my back pocket. And it can be uncomfortable when you sit down, so what I do is like, if I sit down and it feels uncomfortable, I just pull it out, like pull this out, leave this hanging, and then once I stand up, stick it back in because I don't want it to like make all the noise while I'm walking around. But you could leave it like that, a lot of people do, so it's up to you. But I think this is the best kind of keychain for if you're a guy. I feel like it's really, really useful, and this is the kind that I prefer. So yeah, you can get these anyway. You just like look up Keychain Carabiner or something like that, and you can find them on Amazon, Etsy, or like at Hypebeast One or StockX. Now the next absolute essential that you have to have with you is a pencil. Now this is for mainly if you're a student, and I personally like to just get one good pencil. That's why I get these ones. They're like the paper mate, I don't know what they call it. But I feel like these are the best pencils that you can buy at like any store. You go to Walmart and buy one. This is probably the best one you can walk in and buy. I'm pretty sure there's some other fancier ones that are better, but I really like these ones. They're really comfortable. They don't really break on you. They have the little extended eraser, which is super, super useful. And the button right here does add a lot to it because it makes it just so much easier to press. Instead of having to go like this, you can just like, bam, without adjusting your grip, you can just press it. You only need one pencil, so why not just get a nice one instead of buying like a pack of them. Next up are notebooks. Now notebooks are really important because a lot of classes don't translate well to the keyboard, like such as math. You can't really type math that well, so you gotta keep them to take notes on. I personally keep like a regular big notebook. This is for like note taking for any class. I usually keep like one for every class I have. I keep one, or if the class doesn't like, it's not like a notes heavy class, I'll split the notebook into like halves and I'll use it for like 2 classes. And then usually I carry like a smaller notebook as like a planner, or I use it to like write down random notes for myself, like for YouTube, or random ideas that pop in my head. I'll write them down here. And this is kind of like a little fancy-ish one. I really like this one. It's like has this really cool texture on it, and this is what I use, a smaller notebook. I like to keep the small notebooks, like I said, for random personal notes, and the big ones for the class. Like there's honestly not much else to say about them, just notebooks. The next thing I need to carry every day is a chapstick. Now, personally, I have like really dry lips, really chapped lips like constantly, so if I don't bring this with me and it kind of ruins my day, I keep one like in my room, I keep one in my car. I usually keep like 2 in my car because I just like take it with me. And then I usually keep this one in my room. Like I just make sure that I cannot forget one, because if I forget one, I'll probably need to go buy one because it'll really ruin my day if I forget my chapstick. So personally, an absolute essential of mine just like goes in my pocket or my backpack. I need it. Talk about backpacks, my last essential is a backpack. Now personally, I use this JanSport Hatchet backpack. Now I like this one because it's JanSport, so it's still like basic, you know what I mean? You're not trying to be too extra of like a Supreme backpack or any other kind of backpack. But it's not the generic one, so you at least got some uniqueness to you, you know? Like you're not like just being the most generic person ever. You at least have a different backpack than the generic JanSport one. And this one is super useful, like a ton of pockets, pocket here, pocket here, pocket here. Inside has a bunch of like little things, and this is just like the backpack that I really like. It's super useful. It's really dirty right now, so I probably need to clean it up. And I really recommend it. It's JanSport, so it's not expensive at all. I like this gray colorway because it kind of goes with any outfit, or you can get a black one that will go with any outfit also. Don't get the white. I feel like the white will get dirty really fast and get really disgusting. So yeah, this is what I need. Holds all my essentials that I can't hold in my pockets. So that's all my top 10 essentials. That's pretty much everything that I carry daily anyways. If you guys have anything cool that you guys could recommend for me, like I'm definitely always looking out for new things to add that will make my life better. So if you guys have anything cool, recommend it to me in the comments down below. Hope this video helped you guys out. You guys are looking to like build a cool like thing to carry every day. Hopefully give you guys some ideas of like different things you can use. Hopefully you guys can relate to a lot of stuff I talk about. And yeah, that's all for this video. So you guys did enjoy the video, please drop me a like down below. Appreciate every single like you guys drop me. Subscribe to the channel for more videos. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
If I die tomorrow, would you cry for me? Would you hide us all? Don't you lie to me. Trap inside a car, watch me idling as the world lives, but it died for me. If I die tomorrow, would you cry for me? Would you lay your head down? Don't you lie to me. Never